name AI. So this one is a very useful tool. I don't know what will be the opinion of all of you regarding this. A few of people I have seen even criticizing it. Basically, what it does, it's a chatbot, and basically for girls, it is created for girls. The girls who are in adolescent stage and have got so many girl problems, and there are so many things which they want to inquire regarding the reproductive system, and the different queries are there related to sex education, emotional imbalances, problems related to adolescence, and they don't find anybody to talk, and even they don't find their mothers uh, very likely to talk on these topics. There is a hesitation, always there is a hesitation. So, seeing all these things, and at times the mothers are even not educated and they don't know how to give the answers of those questions. So, keeping this in mind, this Sneh AI was created by Population Foundation of India. It is a chatbot which gives the answers of the queries. If you get registered to this particular Sneh AI, you can talk to Sneh AI. This Sneh is the chatbot's name. You can place your queries and it is going to give you the answers. Uh, I have seen people who don't find it very uh, helpful by what they said. They said that if when it comes to take care of the emotional conditions, always a human being will be better. Maybe the chatbot would give some sort of solutions which are not feasible or not practical. I also agree with this. There might be situations when the chatbot might not give a proper listening, but at least there is a service which is trying to help the girls, trying to help the women in some possible ways. So instead of not doing anything, let us make something, and in that with that purpose, this particular system is created. It also has got some FAQs, the frequently asked questions, and if you come to this particular this thing, if you are connected, like you are on Facebook or on WhatsApp, then you can connect through the chatbot on any of these two platforms, and you can start your communication. So I find it a good initiative. I don't know what exactly can be a critical aspect which people might be thinking of, but if there is an initiative which is trying to help people in the condition of emotional stress, or tries to quench the answers of those typical questions which might not be answered by the mothers even, or the elder sisters, then it would be a good thing. And in the same way, there is an initiative of Government of India. This is the AI this thing, and there is this initiative. Let me cover this also, and that is named as Manodarpan. Uh, in NCRT, if you go to NCRT, there is this cell. Even there's a section which deals with Manodarpan. So basically, it's a Government of India initiative. Ministry of Education has created this thing. The cell is available. The handling is done by NCERT. So Manodarpan basically was created at the time of COVID-19, and that was the time when the students were so much stressed because the exams became online. The education was happening through online modes, and they were not getting in touch with the teachers, and the exam stress was at its peak. So then this cell was created, which was like there was a point that maybe after the COVID, the COVID scenario will be ending. Maybe they thought that they will be ending this particular initiative also. But what happened? It was seen that the emotional stress and the situations in which the students were there, the examination stress and uh, related topics, related calls, they have not stopped ended, like they have not stopped coming even after the COVID-19 ended. And then it was thought that this particular initiative, this Manodatman, is not going to be abolished, but it will be remain, like will be kept open for those who are in need. And even you can see right now on my screen the helpline number. It's the national toll-free free helpline number, where any student can call, and people inform that during the exam times they receive maximum number of calls, and at least the students, like the students who are even on the verge of suicide, if they talk to somebody who listens to their problems and give them some solution, then at least we can do something to make the students stress free. So here on Manodarpan's side, you can find a lot of other information as well. There are certain uh, material which are created by experts for the families, for the teachers. Uh, there are certain videos which they have created and they have placed here on the portal itself, where if you go to like this one, prioritize self-care. So if you click on this, you will find an entire material which is which will be in front of you, which is going to give you how you can plan your self-care. A lot of things they have provided, and even you can call and ask that what exactly we should do. This is the problem, this is happening, I need some sort of help in this particular condition, and they provide help. At least they talk, the the person who is sitting at that end is going to talk to the student. So it's a wonderful initiative, and this SNEH AI is a kind of substitute to this. And another initiatives of which we can talk, let me go back to the PPT. There are some more. This one, this is something which again needs mention because it's an Indian initiative. In Indian initiative, there is a generative AI model, which is because in, whatever you are getting right now, the DeepSeek is from China, ChatGPT is from America, and Gemini is again from America. So the Indian initiative, which can substitute these or even can come parallel and give us some sort of assistance, is this Indian GPT, which is called as Bharat GPT. And if I go to the web place of Bharat GPT, it's this one. India's large language model. Okay, so this is maybe the security check is not yet covered, so that's why. Okay, so the Bharat GPT is something which is like Indian handle or Indian initiative, which is which is going to become alike to other initiatives like ChatGPT or Gemini in future. So we hope that in India also we will be getting these beautiful tools and techniques which will be safer than whatever we are getting right now. The ethical use of AI is also something we need to very uh, properly take care of. So in the PPTs, I think because a lot of things are already covered by the earlier presenters, so I'll just close this and I come to another part, which is this one, ICT initiatives. And in the meanwhile, let me demonstrate a few of those options. I think you all would be aware of how to use a chat GPT or Gemini. Let me show the Gemini this thing. And recently I've written a paper which is published right now. I will share that to Ayatika madam. I have her number, so I'll share that to madam. In that paper, I have tried to make a comparison between ChatGPT and Gemini. Uh, there was some sort of activity where I was making items, questions. So the prompt was created, a beautiful kind of excellent way of creating prompt was utilized, and then a perfect kind of prompt was created where a task was to be accomplished. So that prompt was used parallelly on ChatGPT and Gemini. So in my paper, I just tried to showcase that what was the way in which the result was given. So this is the portal of Gemini. I must I think that you all have seen that from where I have come to Gemini. Do you use this particular AI tool? Whether you all know about this tool?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then I think there is no any need of demonstration. So they both, and there is this one which is called as DeepSeek. DeepSeek, have you seen? There is a tool called DeepSeek. DeepSeek is also uh, just like ChatGPT and Gemini, there is also one of the generative AI tools, and there is if you are willing to use a generative AI tool for research purpose, then the best tool is Perplexity. Let me show that.
Perplexity has been spoken about, ma'am, yesterday.
Okay, then I think I don't require that also. So Perplexity is a wonderful tool, and there is this notebook LM. Whether it was covered?
No, ma'am.
Notebook LM. This is another tool which is a kind of revolution in today's world. It does it does every work, approximately every work. It makes questions, it makes mind maps, it makes PPTs, it also makes scripts, and you can create a podcast through it. So notebook LM, and here, yes, they have given the handouts and the videos which are also informing you that what exactly is the way in which you can use this notebook LM. Notebook LM is a wonderful tool, and it is fully driven by AI, and it can be used for multiple purposes. So this is something which you can go ahead with search, and it is very useful. There is one tool which I like a lot. I'll just demonstrate that how to do some work related to, if you want to create some image or some poster at for some sort of work which you want to do. Like if you want to create a poster for a program. Have you used this Leonardo? Is this is also demonstrated? This was also demonstrated.
No, ma'am. No,
Okay.
ma'am.
So this is a tool which is very useful, and the model which it applies is that you can use around 150 credits every day. It gives you 150 credits free of cost every day. And if you want to use, like suppose you want to make 10 images in a day, then the free version is more than enough. But if you want to create, suppose 100 images in a day, then your credits are going to exhaust, and then you will be requiring the advanced version. And if you want to create videos through the help of AI, then also you want to have a advanced version. But for the purpose of just making few like 10 15 images in a day, it provides you properly 150 credits or tokens. So you can see that right now I'm on the home page. And if I want to create an image, I'll just click on the image and you can see that I have got 150 credits. Just follow my cursor. So right now I have got these 150 tokens. Every day, if today I exhaust 150 credit, no problem. Tomorrow I'll again get 150 credits which are free to use. So what can we do? You just see that here there is this section which is for giving a prompt. So if I want to create a poster, I have to give a prompt. So let me give a prompt. Create a scene for a rainy day. A school boy, a school student, student is on the street. His umbrella got upside down due to very very his mother came running to rescue. So this is something, the story is like just now it came to my mind and I am builder. And I created this prompt and then I've written this and then click on generate. It has taken 14 tokens from me, and that's why you can see that from 150 now the 14 tokens are used and 136 tokens are just left with me. And it is going to create and give me some sort of images. Oh, so see the images. The images which this particular system has created. So if there are something, like there is something which you feel that is not right, then you can even upgrade your prompt. Her mother is wearing a sari and she is also carrying his lunchbox. So it has created something where the boy, the mother, and maybe she's carrying something. So basically, it is, and she is wearing a sari. Here also, she is wearing a sari. So the prompt which you are going to give, on the basis of that prompt, the prompt will be so explicit, and if the prompt will be explicit, it is going to give you good results. There is one more thing, like when I was demonstrating this tool in that program, in the earlier program, one person asked me a question which was a very good question. He asked me that, Madam, if I give a prompt which has so many components, whether it is going to use much tokens? No. What exactly you must have seen here, like when I gave a prompt, like extension to the prompt, then it utilized more tokens. Now I have got just 122 tokens. But if I write a prompt with so many components, 6, 7, 8, 9 components, small, small details. If I would have taken and then I would have added in that prompt and would have given there, it would have utilized less less points. So rather adding sections to the prompt, it will be better if we can go with creating a full proper prompt and then going back to the system and placing that prompt and getting the result. In that way we can actually conserve our, like we can utilize less of our points and can make more of those diagrams. And then once the diagrams are, suppose I like this diagram or this one I like, so I have opened this particular image, and it's an AI generated image. If you would have given a section, like a prompt that make the hue, like the boy and the his mother should look like a person from uh, Kerala, or a person from Bengal, a person from Ye state, Go state, then the image would have given you that type of uh, result. So the minute and the precise your prompts are going to be, you are going to get more precise results. And in my paper, which is published, that is something in that paper I have explained that what exactly the prompts are, with how they, like what exactly is the best of way of creating a prompt. And then the prompt, one immature prompt was given and then the results were obtained. Then that prompt was made a little better, and then another result was created. And then these type of prompts were utilized by the services of ChatGPT and Gemini both, and then the results were compared. The discussion was the discussion was made, and then the result which was obtained, it reflected that right now the results given by ChatGPT were better than Gemini. But I know that in a few months, they don't even require years. In few months, Google Gemini is going to become very sophisticated, even better than the free version of ChatGPT. Why? Because Google Gemini runs on the data which is fetched by Google, and Google has got immense capacity of adding content and data to it. Whatever searches we do, that is considered as data and it is in the database. So that's why it is going to evolve. So this image which we have received, we can download the image here, and you download it, then you will find that the image is downloaded in JPG format, which is a very useful format. It's not a very heavy image. You can use this image for any purpose. And yes, there is a question that whether this image would be copyright free or copyrighted. It will be a copyright free image, but you need to write in the acknowledgement that it's an AI generated image. AI generated image, but it is created by you. So nobody else has. Like, what is plagiarism? When you use somebody else's material and say that it is yours. Right now, you created this image which might not be created by anybody anytime. It is created by the AI model with the help of the prompt which you have given. So that's why nobody is going to say that you have plagiarized something. But in the acknowledgement section or in the disclosure, you need to write that this image is created by AI. You even can give the this one, the link, the address of the link that this image is AI generated through this particular AI model, and it's a free model. In the basic version, the things are free, so there is no any problem in using it. So, not at all you should hesitate for it, and the downloads can happen easily from here. Then you can utilize this image wherever you want to. So this was a quick demonstration of how to go for the the tools. Let us come to the initiatives. Uh, when we talk about